Okay. You look adorable as usual.
My glasses are really dirty right now.
I think they're just fine.
Thanks.
So, Smalls and I are on our way to actually my uncle's shop. Now, none of you viewers obviously know that, but he used to have a small game section in which I would run, but he has his own inventory. Things changed. Obviously, that's why I'm doing strictly eBay. But the reason why I bring this up is I'm actually making a deal with him right now because he no longer wants to be associated with video games or selling them, and he has a bunch of inventory left, over 100 some games. Making a deal with him. We're gonna bring you guys along to the shop and hopefully make this deal with my uncle. He's actually doing this for pretty cheap. I think he's doing about like 75 cents to $1 per game. Once again, not trying to rub this in by any means because this is a family sale. It's just one of the bigger bulk buys that I have ever done so far, and I wanted to get it documented and put up on the channel so you guys can just kind of watch it and see what we are gonna get. Now, do I have any idea what is in there? I do not. I have no clue. This is still blind for me because once again, this is all stuff that he ordered after I removed my items and strictly went to eBay. So it's gonna be a hit or miss. We're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. So stay tuned, I guess.
Did you just see what we pulled from that garage sale?
Possibly.
Yeah, ironically, when you hit me up, Zach came in on Sunday. Yeah, that's why I think we're getting confused, because they're both unfortunately Zach.
All of them.
Mike, Rolling Sounds is over.
We're gotta deal with.
Rolling Sounds is over.
Water soup. It's 35.
Just get them welded up a little bit. I found this one the other day at the thrift store, ironically.
Oh, did we?
No, I did when I was at work, and now it's here.
So did you guys already eat? Yeah.
We ate at Stella's.
Thank you, Smalls. We just got the deal. It was actually $150 just because I sold some stuff at the pawn store, more of like sports titles, Call of Duty titles, and a couple Wii systems that I just didn't need. Got 50 bucks earlier, and then I pulled out 100 from the ATM. My uncle wanted 160, and I said, well, here's the deal. If you want the extra $10, I can just pay you over like PayPal or Venmo. He said, don't worry about it. So technically, just to clarify, this is a $150 pickup. We got to go through everything at the house with a little bit better lighting, and I'll kind of give you guys a quick little breakdown on the pickup, and then I'm going to spend a little time going through price charting to see what kind of the current value is on all of this and if it's worth it. And yes, we're passing an officer at the moment, but I don't think we're gonna get in trouble. With my luck, we would get in trouble, and then this would turn into a $300 lot because I get a $150 ticket. So meet you back at the house. Welcome back to the house. This is the next day, actually, because by the time I got home, if you guys can kind of tell, it was super late. I did not want to go through everything to get it up on eBay or to do like a haul pickup where I kind of showcase everything that we got, which is what I'm going to do now, so you guys can kind of take a peek at what the pickup was. Without further ado, and Smalls is working on some of her own stuff right now, we are going to be doing a little bit of a showcase, and these are the two totes right here. Obviously, you can tell there's a bunch of PS1 stuff over here. All the Nintendo stuff is below, and I think that's pretty much it. Everything here is from previous pickups, and those videos aren't going to be quite out yet. I have so much editing to do. You'll see those soon. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible just because there is over 100 games, and obviously to go through all that, I don't want to make this a 20-minute video and take up too much of your time, but we'll kind of start with the PS1 bin, and I think there's some other titles down there, but nonetheless, the first one, which I thought was kind of interesting, this was Mirror Mask. It's actually a video for the PSP, which I thought it was a game at first until I did a little bit more research and looking. Kind of interesting. I think it's only like $7 or $8, so it's not too much. We got Real Fishing 2. This was kind of cool. I didn't realize this was like a $25 title. It's Toy Story 2, the collector's edition. And I'm going to start moving, so bear with me because, like I said, there's a lot to go through. Gran Turismo for the PS1. We got Siphon Filter 2. I think that's how you say it. And apologize, I'm trying to work with the glare here. There's a lot of bright lights in the garage. X-Men Mutant Academy. We got a PSP Lego Batman title. We got an NBA Shoutout 2003. Cool Borders 3. None of those are really too impressive. Same thing with Billards. Army Green Men, or Army Men 3D. This one is actually a better title right here. Tekken 3, the greatest hits for the PS1. We got NHL 98, 007 Racing, which is a little bit better of a title as well. Same thing right here. This, unfortunately, is a loose CD. I'll probably make some repo artwork for this, but it's Nightmare Creatures for the PS1. There's another drag racing title. We got Guitar Hero 3, Little Big Planet 2, Michael Jackson The Experience, Spider-Man 3, complete copy for the PS2, Band Hero, some Skylanders, and Borderlands, so nothing too impressive down there, but once again, just some good bulk inventory. We got Grand Theft Auto 3, Madden. Once again, these are probably going to go straight to the pawn shop. I really do not mess around with any sports titles unless it's like NCAA 14. You know, they have to have a little bit of value, otherwise, honestly, this is not worth going on eBay. Same thing with like the MLB show and NHL. I'll just cash those in and get some of my money back at the pawn. We got Unreal Championship 007 for the GameCube, and then one of the better GameCube titles down here, we did get a Soul Calibur 2 title. This is the Player Choice Edition. If I remember, I think this is like a $20 or $22 title as the current airing of this video. Same thing, Tiger Woods, actually, which I didn't think had any value for the Wii. It's about $10, and Nerf Strike. So moving on a little bit faster here, Twisted Metal 3 for the PS1, Stuart Little 2. Crash Bandicoot 2, I think this one's the Cortex Strikes Back. Pac-Man, which is really cool. I like a lot of Pac-Man stuff. I don't know why. I just really like the artwork and the retro aspect when it comes to just the character himself in a lot of these titles. So, haven't pulled the trigger if I want to sell this or keep it. There's a few other things that I've wanted to keep too, but I think I've decided to let that go, which, by the way, is including potentially the Silent Hill title. I haven't fully pulled the trigger on it, but it might be up on my eBay store. So if you guys want to cop that Silent Hill PS1 copy, my eBay store is down below in the description. Make sure to go follow, and you guys can probably pick that up. Like I said, I think I'm going to let it go. As much as it's really cool to collect, I need to make some payments and get caught up on things, and that's exactly why I also do eBay and, you know, picking up. So, I mean, it's a $170 title with that insert in it. So, it's, you know what I mean, you got to make the debate at some point. And moving on just a little bit here, we got Missile Command for the PS1, we got Sky Captain for the Wii, along with a deck of sports, Assassin's Creed Greatest Hits Brotherhood for the PS3, we got Assassin's Creed Revelations, this is just a standard black label. We got Batman Arkham Asylum, kind of a cool looking cover if I say so myself. Then we did get a complete copy of Tecmo Super Bowl for the Sega Genesis. I haven't had too many complete, like, boxed Sega Genesis games, so this is actually kind of fun for me to get, even though it's not a very crazy or cool title. I just think it's pretty fun to get in the bulk buy here. Same thing here, PS3 Dishonored, nothing crazy. We got a PS1 Jam Pack. There's Cars 2, more Skylanders, Red Dead Redemption, more Skylander Giants, Skylanders, Garden Warfare, and this was another, or this is like a PS1 Underground V2.4, whatever that is. I looked it up. I think it's only like $5 or $8, not too much. And then the Jam Pack. So we're gonna slide this box over, and we're gonna pull in the Nintendo titles. Now, this is probably the most amount of Nintendo that I have currently owned at the moment, so I'm super excited to get this up on the shop. We're just going to go through and break down some of these titles. This one's actually for the Super Nintendo. I think it's Gradius 3 is the title name there. I just want to set these aside. I don't want to be too much. We did get some N64 titles. Nothing too crazy. This one's just Madden 64. I know these are kind of completely useless. Same thing here. NHL 99. What is it? Madden 2000. And I think the other one's just a football and a Risk for the Sega Genesis at the bottom here. All the games here. I know it's kind of hard. I don't want to necessarily go through all of them, but we're looking at titles here just to give you an idea, like Dick Tracy. I think this is, how do you say it? Fester's. I was going to say Fergus at first. It's Fester's Quest. And then on top of it, there's like Goonies 2. There's just a copy of that. There's like 2 copies of RoboCop in here. There's what, the Section Section Z or something like that. Yeah, it's Section Z. It's kind of hard to read, especially when I'm trying to record on the GoPro at the same time. You know, like Wraith, Black Manta. So they're just kind of like a bunch of more common titles and whatnot. And this one did have the Nintendo sleeve, which is pretty cool. But it's all there. I'm not trying to cut it short. There's just so many titles like Platoon, Bad Dudes, Baseball. Let's see, Astra. I don't know how to say that. Astranax. Probably butchering that. You guys are probably going to correct me down in the comments, but nonetheless, you get the gist. There's a pile of Nintendo games, all the PS1, PS2, a couple PS3, some PSP, and so forth, and that's pretty much the pickup. And this was a $150 scoop, and I'm going to show you guys right now the price charting value. I'm going to do an overlay. I think if I remember from last night, it's sitting here currently at around $795 for all of these titles, and I only paid $150. Once again, this was more of a family pickup from a store, not trying to rub it in. It's just a really cool, you know, bulk buy, and I kind of wanted to show you guys. So. And the cats always seem to find a little spot to check it out. They always, every time we bring in new games, they gotta like inspect them. So they are responsible. And this is Winifred, and she's getting slightly bigger, more of a chunk. So nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to get one more video up right now. I have so many more videos to edit and different pickup videos for you guys to see. So stay tuned. If this is the content that you're interested in, and if you want to follow along with not only video game hunting, but then me trying to run an online video game store on eBay and kind of documenting my progress along the way, make sure to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell and stay up to date with all of the videos. And I will catch you in the next one.